the biggest news possibly in the property industry over the last 4 weeks or so has been the sale of Purple Bricks. This is a company that was founded in 2012 with their vision being they were going to create a company that would transform the property industry. In my opinion, they were never estate agents. What they were advertising agents. They were an advertising agency. It's also fair and factual to say they enjoyed a rather checkered history in terms of their relationship with both clients and also with the Advertising Standards Authority. The first 5 years, they actually had over 12 complaints that were upheld by the Advertising Standards Agency. And in 2017, they were subject of a BBC Watchdog investigation where the allegations were they were being short on information to potential clients, particularly when they were paying for their services. Purple Bricks' central offering was always a case of a low cost number, what appeared to be a low cost number, but you had to pay that in advance. So it wasn't a case of like traditional estate agents, you don't have to pay them unless they actually sell your property. They were asking for a lower number, which you had to pay in advance of any sale. So there was always a risk that your property wasn't going to be sold, but you'd already paid the agency. When people told Purple Bricks in their homes, listen, I haven't got that money to give you, they then offered a deal whereby you don't have to pay me now, but you enter into an agreement with us and then you can pay us later. What they should have also informed people at that point was that that was entering into an agreement with a separate financial company, and in fact it was something that would hit your credit file. So essentially, Purple Bricks' central business model was about that you pay them a sum of money, they would advertise, get your property to be advertised on some property web portals, but then that you would take care of everything that went on afterwards. Or if you wanted them to still continue doing bits and pieces for you after the advertising, it would cost you more money again. But they were always shy of saying how many properties they actually sold. Only mentioning how many properties they were instructed on gave a top line figure in terms of what their income was. But in 2018, a housing analyst called Anthony Codling undertook some research, and he found it can't be more than 50% of the properties that Purple Bricks were instructed on they actually sold, which at the time was at odds with what Michael Bruce, the then chief executive of Purple Bricks, was claiming when he was saying it was 88% of each of their properties that had been instructed were actually sold. And now, according to newspaper reports, only £5.5 million left in their cash reserves. Hence the reason why Strike, another online property company, bought them for £1. I do think that current property owners with Purple Bricks do need to get in touch maybe with some traditional estate agents. And you know, in Wrexham there are 2 or 3 decent ones, just to get some advice in terms of what is possible to do and how they can safeguard their position in this very uncertain position they see themselves in.